Oh my God, a huge Woj bomb just hit. James Harden just got traded to the Brooklyn Nets. And before we react and probably overreact to everything that just happened, let's cover what actually happened in this trade. And we are strictly looking at it from the Brooklyn Nets perspective. In a later video, I want to cover what this trade does for Houston, Indiana, and the Cavs. So what did the Nets actually have to give up? They gave up Karis LeVert, Jarrett Allen, Taurean Prince, Rodions Kurucs, 3 first-round draft picks in 2022, 2024, 2026, and 4 first-round pick swaps in 2021, 3, 5, and 7. This seems like an unbelievable amount of things to give up. And because it is, but from the Nets perspective, I don't really see why you wouldn't do this. People are gonna say, but what about their future? And I wanna say to them, what about their past? They have never won a ring in franchise history, and they now have a top 5 player, an all-star, solid role players, and how many other teams in the NBA can say that? Well, more than you'd think. The Lakers can say that, the Clippers, the Mavericks, the Bucks, the Nuggets, and kind of the Celtics. I know Jason Tatum is a top 5 player, but they have 2 stars and very good players. No team in the NBA has 3 all-stars right now, and even if they're trading away their depth of their team, they now have 3 of the best scorers in our generation on the same team. Very quickly, if you guys enjoy daily NBA content, I highly recommend subscribing. We talk about all the new topics. We talk a lot about stuff in the past. Highly recommend checking out other videos. Back to this one. Kevin Durant and James Harden are in the discussion to be the best scorers of all time. Kyrie in his own right has hit some very big shots. He's won a ring. He's arguably the best ball handler of all time. I laugh when I look at myself saying, what are they going to play with 2 basketballs? When we saw Chris Paul and Harden team up in Houston, or when Harden team up with Westbrook, and this is that on steroids. 3 of the best isolation scorers in NBA history. And I'm still in shock, to be honest. I just hopped on and started recording just minutes after finding out about all of this. But we would be remiss if we didn't talk about the potential disaster this could be as well. First of all, we don't even know where in the hell Kyrie Irving is. He just stopped playing games. He just didn't tell his coach, didn't tell the GM. He just didn't show up for the game. He hasn't been in contact with them. He was seen partying with her sister's birthday without a mask, so now he's in trouble with the NBA and his team. So where is Kyrie, first of all? Kyrie has the temperament of a hormonal middle school girl, and frankly, he just does whatever he wants. Kevin Durant, on the other hand, has the insecurity of a hormonal middle school girl. And James Harden just showed us that he can throw a temper tantrum if he doesn't like where he's at. And James Harden has been so disappointing these last few games. He just isn't trying. He doesn't care at all. He's averaging like 17 points, which James Harden can drop 30 to 35 points in his sleep. And we saw this at the beginning of the season when he dropped 44 points in overtime, was playing his butt off. And then as the season went on, he was like, oh, they're probably just going to keep me on the team if I play well. So he started playing like shit, and his stock has dropped now. And we would also be remiss if we didn't talk about his weight, because this guy got so fat. He has gained so much weight. He looked like he just got done doing the Super Size Me challenge, then went to an all-you-can-eat buffet, had Thanksgiving dinner, and then went to the Cheesecake Factory to dessert. This boy is chunky, and he really, really needs to lose some weight soon. Putting these 3 divas on a team together could be a supernova-sized disaster, and if it's gonna go down, it's gonna go down very hard. But if I'm the Brooklyn Nets, productivity outweighs the sleepless nights of their superstars being the headlines for off-the-court reasons, and I really do believe this gives them the best chance to win the East and win more rings, or at least their first ring in franchise history. I see them being in a very similar situation as the Clippers. They've always been the little brother to the Lakers, and then in the Brooklyn's case, they've been the little brother to the Knicks. So no matter how good they are, there's gonna be more Knick fans in New York. So why not absolutely just sell out? This is about as box office it can get, and this is your chance of a lifetime to win a ring. So personally, I love this. I think Brooklyn did the right thing, and either way, I think it's a win-win for me. So either I'm gonna watch literally the most exciting basketball ever, or if this goes down and they all just self-implode, it's gonna be super entertaining. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do want to cover how this impacts the other teams, because I think the Rockets they're in a better, if not similar position to Oklahoma City now, where they are set for their future. I'm super excited to see what's going on with them. But comment down below what you think, if this is like absolutely insane, or do you think this is the best move ever? Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Peace.